Kaveri river was never dried since 50 years.
First time
It was dried, sir. But some of the flowers will be under the leaves. Those flowers we have to search and do the self-pollination. One slice of anjeer is equal to the whole anjeer fruit compressed together. No, the sitapal, right?
Sitapalam.
This is the main one.
Rampal, yes.
This punugupilli thailam, sir.
Okay.
So that thailam is made up of civet cat. So in this you just have to keep the coffee grounds here.
ఇది క్యాడిలాక్. ఇది మనం ఎక్కడ చూసింటాం లోపల జాక్ ఫ్రూట్స్ కానీ పక్కన పపాయ ఫ్రూట్స్ కానీ వెళ్ళి తింటాయంట ఎలిఫెంట్స్. సో సచ్ అ లవ్లీ ప్లేస్.
So they will do the abhishekam for the Tirupati Timappa out of that, sir.
Wow.
I came to know by Andhra customers, sir.
Okay.
And some
మనం ఆన్ ద వే ఇక్కడ ఒక ప్లేస్లో స్టాప్ చేసాము. దీని పేరు 5th జనరేషన్ అని ఉంది. వీళ్ళు కాఫీ ప్లాంటేషన్ ఎలా చేస్తారు, తర్వాత వీళ్ళు హార్వెస్టింగ్ ఎలా చేస్తారు అనేది ఇక్కడ మనకు చూపిస్తారు. ఇక్కడ నార్మల్గా ఒక చిన్న కెఫే లాగా ఉంది, బట్ వీళ్ళు హెల్ప్ చేస్తారని చెప్పారు.
my name is Niranjan, sir.
Niranjan, we have Mr. Niranjan who is going to explain us about the process of what different types of coffee bean.
You about the origin,
Okay.
the process,
Okay.
and the roast profile, grind profile, and different equipments to brew the coffee.
Okay.
I'll explain you everything, sir.
Everything. Okay. Great.
Sir. So this is a 170-year-old family-owned business.
Oh, 170-year-old family-owned
Yes, sir.
business.
Came from Afghanistan, sir. From India, such a good variety crops we grow, sir. But our Indians, they never get to taste the original coffee, sir.
Get a chance to taste the original product.
Company name is called Rasulpur Coffee Estates and Roasters.
Okay.
And B2C is 5th generation coffee company. So last year in Bangalore G20 event, we had our stall there, sir.
Okay.
So I'll show you the
Photographs and all that.
And elephant menace is the very big problem here, sir.
Elephants come here.
Elephants come here and they're so clever that they will make a fall on electric fence and they will cross the electric fence as well. And now they're putting
They're used to
iron barricade over the river borders now. Even elephants are breaking those tough iron barricades as well. Arabica, Robusta, Excelsa and Liberica.
Okay.
Excelsa and Liberica, they're less popularly known, sir.
Okay.
So this Liberica, that is a very flavorful coffee as well. But the thing is, like, we'll get elongated beans in Liberica.
Okay.
We'll be not able to get the desired grind size. That's why we go to the commercially grown crops.
Okay.
So these are the most popularly known commercial crops. This is Arabica.
Okay.
And that is Robusta. Arabica, sir, actually it needs some altitude and some temperature to survive. You will be not able to notice in this Arabica. I will show you some other Arabicas there.
Okay.
So it will be more darker in color, the leaves.
Okay.
I'll show you up there. And this is a very sensitive plant, sir. This Arabica.
Sensitive in the sense?
Sensitive in the sense, see, like there are still you can see some dried leaves in this. So it needs some temperature and some altitude to survive. So, but this Robusta, it will survive.
So for this maintenance is high.
High.
Okay.
As the name itself suggests that this is robust.
Oh, that's why it is robust.
Robusta. These leaves are dried, sir. Somehow it thrived, sir, during the rainy season. It was completely dried during the summer season. Because this year we had a very big drought. So like last year, like 2024, this Kaveri river was never dried since 50 years.
First time
It was dried, sir. So
This is vanilla wine. Okay.
We don't let it climb like pepper. We let it creep like this.
Okay.
Because it is a very expensive crop, we want to do the harvest, sir. That's
This
why
is
we
vanilla.
let this wine creep.
Okay.
So if it is creeping means, so if it is on top of tree means the birds and the bees will help to pollinate, sir. But some of the flowers will be under the leaves. Those flowers we have to search and do the self-pollination. Because we will let it creep now, sir. That's why. So and in the month of May, we do the harvest. May month. So there will be a pod coming out of this that looks similar like a bean. Bean pod.
Bean pod.
It will be greenish in color. Later on, it will turn yellowish and maroonish color.
Okay.
Then we will do the harvest. After drying the birds, that pod, we have to cut it into half. Then scrap that cavilia and make a vanilla essence out of that. Only little is enough for your smoothies and your ice creams.
People from Andhra have taught you so many things.
So many things like about this punugupilli thailam, sir.
Okay.
So that thailam is made up of civet cat. So like the civet cat, we have like a coffee variety called Kopi Luwak here.
Okay.
So the civet cat, they're like nocturnal animals. They come at night time and they will pick some ripe coffee cherries. They are picky about the coffee cherries. They'll pick the ripe ones. They will eat that and they will poop, sir. So that poop we will collect and we'll prepare expensive coffee out of that. So that's the world's most expensive coffee.
Oh my God.
So I was explaining about that and the people who came from Andhra Pradesh, they explained me like in Tirupati, they'll be having civet cats in one cage, sir. They'll keep that civet cat in one cage and they will keep on sandalwood there. And actually that we'll call it cat, but it belongs to a mongoose family. And there are two other varieties of this civet cat. Those are non-veg. So there is a veg civet as
Civet
well.
cat, sir.
That veg civet
come and,
will
take
pick,
this.
sir. So like that civet cat, they will take there and keep it inside one cage and keep on sandalwood log there. That cat will go and rub its body to that and we'll get a thick thailam called Punugu Pilli thailam. So they will do the abhishekam for the Tirupati Timappa out of that, sir.
Wow.
I came to know by Andhra customers, sir.
Okay.
And some farmer, he came from Andhra, sir, as well. So he have Miyazaki plantation, Miyazaki mango. He supplied to the big ministers and MLAs and all. So he came here and he asked many things. And he is also a farmer. That's why he told like farmers meet means we have a lot to speak.
Share
So
experience.
this is of a different variety figs, sir. So usually figs, it will come around very figs, anjeer.
Anjeer.
So different, it will be very smaller, but this is of a very different variety. It's a very huge tree, sir.
Fig.
Even the fruits are of bigger size.
ఇది యాక్చువల్ గా నాన్ వెజ్ అంట. ఇది
Non-veg.
One more thing, same from your place, sir. Andhra customers, they only explained me about this as well. So like they said that before I used to think that we should make slices of this anjeer. Then I came to know that one slice of anjeer is equal to the whole anjeer fruit compressed together. After drying, they will compress it, sir. Then we will get that slice. So one slice is equal to one whole fruit.
That's why it is very expensive.
How lush this Arabica is thriving here compared to that lowland.
Right. Because it is altitude is little high.
Altitude is little high. So we already finished harvesting soon of this Arabica compared to that, sir. So when we are doing harvesting of these Arabicas and almost the Arabicas harvesting up there, that Arabica plant, it was having still robins because of the altitude.
Okay.
In higher altitudes, only Arabica survive.
This is yearly harvest will do how long in a year?
Once a year, sir.
Once in a year,
This is
right?
the harvesting season. One day we will let all the workers to pluck all the ripe coffee cherries.
Okay.
Next day we will assign them to pick all the fallen coffee cherries. So because if there are lots of fallen cherries for a long time, then there is a worm called berry borer. It will come and start making nest and it will destroy the whole harvest.
So you will not let any seed fall on the ground.
Coffee cherries are very tasty, sir. Coffee berries actually. So if you taste that, it will taste like honey. I will let you taste some of the coffee cherries as well. No, the Sitafal, right?
Sitaphalam.
Sitafal, this is a male version.
Ramphal, yes.
This is a male version of that. In Sitafal, the pods will be outwards. That's why you can hear more birds chirping in this area. Very, very spicy chili, and it is rich in vitamin C.
ఓకే.
It is very good for your eyes and your hair. The tribal people, they have this.
Okay.
The birds will eat this because their eyes will be very sharp. They can see this from very far. They will come and they will pick this ripe, these chilies and all, and they will go in the deep jungle and poop there. You should ask them whether it is RC or RP,
Okay.
AC or AP.
Okay.
So this RC and AC means Robusta cherry and Arabica cherry.
Okay.
This comes under natural process. Natural process in the sense in ancient way. So like we pluck all the ripe coffee cherries.
Okay.
We'll dry it inside in the sun. Then we will hull it, roast it. Then we'll grind it. Then we'll brew that, sir.
Okay.
So but there is a different expensive process called parchment. So this is an expensive process. In parchment, we'll pluck all the ripe coffee cherries. We'll submerge it under water
Okay.
for 2 to 3 days. Then suddenly, after one day and all, 24 hours, some of the beans will start floating around
Okay.
because they will be dried most, sir. So usually we'll after drying, we'll check using a moisture meter.
Okay.
In moisture meter, it should be around 13.
Okay.
13% of water content in that. Then we will take out them. Some starting she was holding some of the dried beans. No, sir. So they will be completely dried. So
Okay.
they will be not suitable for this expensive coffee cafes and all. Machine, sir.
ఓకే
This is both manual and automatic. Every roasting is recorded, sir. Because the roasting is an art. He should be alert, sir. Coffee will in turn help him. By the aroma of that coffee, he will be alert, and he will hear that crackling noise from the coffee. When that crackling noise starts to happen, it will crackle like popcorn. Then you will hear that crackling noise from that, and he will be constantly checking the roast profile. So in this light and all, it will be difficult to compare the light type of roast profiles, sir. There are usually mainly this one is light roast, medium roast, and dark roast. For light roast, you should take it sooner.
ఓకే
That is the most delicate one. It will be delicate, and soon you have to do the soon you have to take it out, sir.
ఓకే
In medium roast, little more roast it has to be.
ఓకే
And in dark roast, it will be so much burnt, sir.
ఓకే
Dark roast. It will be less acidic, and it will be having bitter taste in it. No subtle taste will be there in that. And he will be checking that. He will be checking it constantly. He will be checking that in the sunlight.
ఓకే
Or else he will have another sample just to compare with that.
ఓకే
If he is working in night means, he'll be comparing with the other sample. If it's in daylight means, he have to take it in the sun and see the color. Then we will keep it inside this container. Opening this, we will be having the smell, sir.
కంటైనర్ ఓకే
This is an Italian espresso machine called Victoria Rudino.
ఓకే
So
ఇటాలియన్ మిషన్
Italian espresso machine.
ఓకే
So when we are buying at that time only
When was
four
that?
people.
వెన్ వాజ్ ఇట్
2 years ago.
2 years back
2 years ago. Only four people had this at that time
ఇన్ ఇండియా
in India.
Wow.
And now we farmers have such a good quality espresso machine, sir. We have good quality coffee beans as well. Now we got good machine as well, sir.
ఓకే ఓకే మాన్యువల్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్
Manual espresso machine called Flare Espresso.
ఓకే
And this is a Japanese equipment called Mizudashi. This is the sample I am offering you guys. So in this you just have to keep the coffee grounds here and fill water up till here and keep it inside the fridge.
Okay.
That's it. This will brew cold.
Okay.
This is from World Coffee Conference
ఓకే
from last year.
ఓకే
A few minutes later.
సో మనం ఇప్పుడు ఫిఫ్త్ జనరేషన్ అది ఉంది కదా కాఫీ షాప్ దాని ఆపోజిట్కి వచ్చాము వాళ్ళ ఓనర్ ప్రాపర్టీ అంట. దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ టూర్. ఇక్కడ వెనకాల వచ్చేసి ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఎంటర్ అవ్వగానే ఈ బ్యాక్ సైడ్ మనకు అన్ని వింటేజ్ కార్స్ కనిపిస్తాయి. మనం ఇప్పుడు చూస్తున్నామంట కార్స్. చూడండి ఇది క్యాడిలాక్. ఇది మనం ఎక్కడ చూసింటాం, నేనైతే ఎప్పుడు చూడలేదు. ఇది చాలా హ్యూమంగస్గా ఉంది. అప్పట్లో చూడండి మైసూర్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ అండ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ 500 SEL Mercedes and that is Mercedes 9190. I don't know what is that, but you can see the registration number is CNV. I don't know what is CNV, but left side undi steering vachesi it's all for all these vehicles it's left side. This is an old house. How old is this? 180 years old. Who lives in here? Owner's mother. But owner lives in Indiranagar, Bangalore.
No, it's actually there also. It's like family business. And in Nisargadama, and so many other tourist places during the New Year time as well.
Okay.
But now if you go there, it will be crowded.
Ah,
So many people they don't like the crowded places.
okay, okay.
So they want to spend some time with their family and friends in a private place.
Wow. You're leaving, huh? Sure, definitely. ఈ ప్రైవేట్ ప్రాపర్టీ బ్యాక్ సైడ్కి వస్తే ఇట్లా న్యాచురల్ రివర్ ఫ్లో ఎంత బాగుంది కదా, బ్యూటిఫుల్గా ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు మనకు హెల్ప్ చేసిన గైడ్ ఆయన పేరు నిరంజన్. చాలా ఓపిక్గా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాడు. హీఈస్ అ వెరీ యాక్టివ్ పర్సన్. 1.5 to 2 years నుంచి ఈ ఫీల్డ్లో ఉన్నాడంట. యాక్చువల్లీ హీస్ అ మెకానికల్ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్, మెకానికల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ చేశాడు. చేసి ఆయనకు ఆ ఫీల్డ్ అది నచ్చక దెన్ హీ క్విట్ దట్ జాబ్ అండ్ హీ కేమ్ బ్యాక్ అండ్ హీ లివ్ విత్ సమ్ ట్రైబల్ పీపుల్ ఫర్ క్వైట్ సమ్ టైమ్. అండ్ దెన్ హిస్ పర్సెప్షన్ టువర్డ్స్ ద నేచర్ అండ్ లివింగ్ హ్యాస్ టోటల్లీ ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్డ్. సో ఇలాంటి ప్లేసెస్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు అవర్ పర్సెప్షన్ టువర్డ్స్ ద లైఫ్ విల్ చేంజ్. సో దెన్ హీ ఎవెన్చువల్లీ సెటిల్ డౌన్ ఇన్ దిస్ ప్లేస్. సమ్ ఆఫ్ హిస్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ హ్యావ్ టోల్డ్ హిమ్ ఇక్కడ ఒక ఇట్లాంటి కాఫీ బ్రూవింగ్ స్టఫ్ ఇక్కడ ఉంది అని తెలుసుకొని ఆయన ఇక్కడ వచ్చి దెన్ ఈ ప్రాపర్టీ ఓనర్స్ వాళ్ళు వచ్చేసి వాళ్ళు డిసెండెంట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ఆఫ్ఘనిస్తాన్ అంట. వాళ్ళ దగ్గర ఆయన కెరీర్ పర్సూ చేస్తున్నాడు. చాలా 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 ఫెంటాస్టిక్ గాయ్. ఒక లెస్ దాన్ 30 ఉంటాయి ఆయనకి. బాగా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాడు. పరిగెత్తా అన్నీ తెచ్చి కాఫీ బీన్స్ అన్ని తీసుకొచ్చి డిఫరెంట్ వెరైటీస్ అన్ని తెచ్చి చూపించడం జరిగింది. సో I highly recommend people who are coming from Bangalore or who visit Coorg or Madikeri, definitely do consider visiting this place. This is 5th generation cafe or something. Google lo search cheyandi 5th generation అని చెప్పేసి. On the way between Madikeri and విశాల్ నగర్ మధ్యలో వస్తుంది. ఇది వచ్చేసి ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్ టైమ్స్లో ఎలిఫెంట్స్ వచ్చేసి అంతా ఫెన్స్ అంతా అది కట్ చేసుకొని లోపలికి వెళ్తున్నాయంట. ఈవెన్ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫెన్స్ ఇచ్చినా కూడా వాటిని కూడా అవి డ్యామేజ్ చేసే అంత ఇదిగా ఉన్నాయి అవి. అక్కడ లోపల జాక్ ఫ్రూట్స్ కానీ పక్కన పపాయ ఫ్రూట్స్ కానీ వెళ్ళి తింటాయంట ఎలిఫెంట్స్. సో సచ్ అ లవ్లీ ప్లేస్. ఇది కెమెరాలో ఏం జస్టిస్ చేయదు, లైవ్గా వచ్చి చూడాలా. ఇట్స్ అ ఫ్లోయింగ్ వాటర్ చూడండి. ఇప్పుడు బాగా అనిపిస్తున్నట్లుంది కదా. లాస్ట్ వీక్ ఇట్లనే టూరిస్ట్స్ వచ్చేసి ఇదంతా కొంచెము వాళ్ళు అంతా డ్రింక్ చేసి ఆ గ్లాస్ బాటిల్స్ అన్ని పగలగొట్టి అల్లరి చేసిపోయినారంట ఇక్కడ. అలాంటి వాళ్ళు ఎందుకు ఉంటారో కూడా తెలీదు. బట్ మనం అట్లా చేయకుండా డీసెంట్గా ప్లేస్ చూసుకుని వెళ్ళిపోవాలంతే. డెఫినెట్గా నాకు తెలిసి ఏదో ఒక టైంలో ఇక్కడ లెపర్డ్స్ కానీ అట్లా ఏమైనా కొన్ని వైల్డ్ అనిమల్స్ కూడా వస్తుండొచ్చు. అలా ఉంది ప్లేస్. సో దట్స్ ఆల్ గైస్. నేను ఇంకా ఈ వ్లాగ్ ఇంతతో క్లోజ్ చేస్తున్నాను. బికాస్ ఇట్స్ గోనా టేక్ సమ్ మోర్ టైమ్ ఫర్ అస్ టు లీవ్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ ప్లేస్. ఇంకా మేము లంచ్ చేయలేదు. లంచ్ చేసిన తర్వాత కుషాల్ నగర్లో దెన్ విల్ హెడ్ టు బెంగళూరు. వీలైతే అట్లా మైసూర్ నుండి బండిపూర్ వరకు పోయిద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నాము. ఒకవేళ వెళ్తే వ్లాగ్ చేస్తాను. బ్యాటరీ కూడా మధ్యలో బ్యాటరీ అయిపోయింది. నేను ఛార్జ్ పెట్టుకోలేదు. ఈరోజు ఏముంటుందిలే ఆ ఎలిఫెంట్ ఇది క్యాంపే కదా అనుకుని ఛార్జ్ పెట్టుకోలేదు. కానీ అగైన్ కార్లో నేను ఛార్జ్ పెట్టుకోవడం జరిగింది. సో దట్స్ ఆల్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఫర్ నౌ. ఎవరు వస్తున్నారు ఇక్కడ అనుకున్నా. దట్స్ ఆల్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఫర్ నౌ. ఈ వ్లాగ్ ఇంతతో నేను క్లోజ్ చేస్తున్నాను. సో ఐ హోప్ దట్ యూ రియలీ లవ్డ్ అండ్ ఎంజాయ్డ్ దిస్ టూర్ ఆఫ్ Madikeri. మీకు ఒకవేళ నచ్చినట్లయితే ప్లీజ్ డూ కన్సిడర్ లైకింగ్ ద వీడియో అండ్ డూ కన్సిడర్ సబ్స్క్రైబింగ్ టు ద ఛానల్ అండ్ షేర్ విత్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అండ్ లవ్డ్ వన్స్. See you and take care. God bless. Bye.